We are the foundation, bulletproof the hating from the plantation. We built the whole nation. We are the foundation, bulletproof the hating from the plantation. We built the whole nation. We are the foundation, bulletproof the hating from the plantation. We built the whole nation. We are the foundation, bulletproof the hating from the plantation. We built the whole nation.
So one of these Motherland tethers hopped on a live stream on Sonetta TV as they were discussing the vile, sick acts of Brother Pedophile, aka Brother Polite. This Motherland tether had the nerve to cape for Brother Polite and try to paint a picture like there was a possibility that this sick pedophile might be innocent. I'm gonna play the whole clip. This video is fair use and roll the footage.
Yes, Anita, thanks for having me on the platform. So what I want to point out really quick is, in these type of instances, sometimes we gotta be very critical. Like, critical instances requires critical thinking. What I'm about to say, it might maybe make some people to rethink, or it might make some people to not like what I'm about to say. But the issue with Brother Polite, I think sometimes you have to put yourself in people's position and think how we have behaved or what we have done if you were in similar circumstances. I'm not here to say Brother Polite didn't commit the crime, but I'm just saying that we got to think a little bit more critical. Now, for example, Sarnetta, I pled guilty to a felony that I didn't commit, to a crime that I did not commit, but based on the instances involved. What I'm trying to point out is that if Brother Polite actually raped that girl, drug her, gave her alcohol, raped that little girl, drug her, gave her alcohol, you think he could have getting the punishment he just got? Just that'd be a little bit critical. You think if he had committed a crime, drugged that people's daughter, gave her alcohol, and raped her on top of that, we have received 7 years and then not get registered as a sex offender? We gotta be a little bit more critical, Senator. I'm just pointing things out. I'm not saying he didn't do it, but just think a little bit more instead of all just bashing. I pled guilty to a crime that I did not commit. My ex, she told me that I stole her vehicle, and I didn't steal the car. I have borrowed the car from her to use it to go to work. As you can see, I'm a driver. On my way to drop the car off, my truck broke down, so I didn't drop the car off in time. She called the police and told the police that I stole the vehicle. That was a federal charge for the 30,000 car. That could put me to jail for a couple of years. But the court came with a bargain. I had to plead guilty to that. But the court also agreed that if I had pled guilty, I could have gone to jail, no community service, and after 1 year, the case will be expunged and taken off my record. How can someone steal a car that worth 30,000 and plead guilty, and after the year, the case get dismissed and it get expunged as if it had never happened? But
here's the thing with that, brother. Here's the thing with that. See, Polite admitted that he did it. No man is going to stand up before the judge and cop out to pouring liquor down this girl's throat, sexually assaulting this woman, and coming out saying, yes, I am guilty. Unless he is guilty, bro.
But the glitches into that ruling was that if Brother Polite actually did that, if they were sure 100% that he did that,
brother. No, he's guilty, bro. Polite is guilty, brother.
I'm just looking at what happened.
Yeah, he's guilty though, brother. He's guilty. He did it. He can't. Once he admit it, then that's it right there. It's a wrap. Once he copped out to that. He did it, brother. I understand what you're saying. Your case is totally different. It got something to deal with auto theft or something like that, right?
Yes. But I'm
different, brother. That's that. Yeah.
Let me close out real quick. I'm just being a little bit more critical because under those circumstances, we don't know what happened beyond closed door. We don't know what happened during the bargaining process. She said that she went out with it.
Nah, brother. Stop, man. I feel you, brother. The nigga's guilty, man. Polite is guilty, bro. The nigga's
a little bit more critical because I don't think with the gravity of that crime, he could not be registered as a sex offender.
Brother, I don't care if I'm facing 100 goddamn years and they give me a plea deal. I'm not taking that, bro. I'm going to jail on belief that, nah, brother, I'm innocent. And I'm going to keep that innocent there all the way to the end. That's innocent, bro.
That's a good point.
Polite said he's guilty, and I believe him. I believe him.
Sanero, real quick. Let me just close that. I got a few more seconds. That's a good point. But that point is only valid in a sound justice system. You cannot make that point in a justice system that's not on your side. That's an invalid point if the justice system is always against you. Why would I take the risk to go for trial for a crime that I didn't commit when I can get a plea bargain that would give me at least?
Don't talk to him for a second. Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?
Yes, go ahead,
brother. Okay, so your stance is that you believe that he could possibly still be not the rapist, the child predator that he has admitted to be. That's what your stance is, right?
There's a probability because the ground.
Okay, let me ask you some questions. Hold on. When you say probability, that would mean that there's actually some facts out there showing that this man isn't the predator that he is. There are no facts. Hold on. You're talking about a situation that happened with you. However, there's no probability that he's innocent because he said he's not.
Right.
See, this is what happens. He said, I raped a little girl. I drugged her. I sexually abused her. He said it out of his mouth. Now, if you did that, you deserve to be in jail with. Don't cut me off, everybody. If you did that because this and this and this, then you should be in jail with him and Dr. York.
Yo, why at first I thought that nigga was just. But anyway, this is a prime example of how all black people are not the same. If any Pan-Africanist is listening right now, this is what we've been trying to tell you the whole time. This is why we have to delineate. This is why we can't hold hands. Black immigrants and tethers have a totally different mentality as foundational black Americans. They view the world completely different as how we view it. There's things that they consider normal that's totally sick and weird to us. We are definitely not the same. First of all, this Motherland Tether had the audacity to say if he gave her alcohol and drugs and raped her, would he be doing 7 years? This Motherland Tether doesn't understand that the reason Brother Polite is only doing 7 years is because he pleaded guilty and took the plea deal. He didn't want to go to trial because all the evidence pointed to him being guilty. He wouldn't have beaten the trial. And all those charges put together will have equaled over 60 years in prison. That's why he's only doing 7 years. And there is no if he drugged her and gave her alcohol. Hello? She went to the hospital. They took a toxicology report. She did have drugs and alcohol in her system. Ain't no if nothing. That's a fact. She had drugs and alcohol in her system. Brother Polite had no choice but to take the plea deal. That's a no-brainer. And DNA don't lie. This Motherland Tether doesn't know that Brother Polite DNA was found on her. If he didn't rape her, how the hell did his DNA get on a 14-year-old girl? Talking about, why he don't have to register as a sex offender? Because that was part of the plea deal. That he wouldn't have to register as a sex offender. This is what we talking about these tethers being slow. And then he tried to compare his situation to Brother's Polite situation. Well, I pleaded guilty for a crime I didn't commit. Do you all see how these tethers' mindset is totally different from ours? They talk, all black people the same. No, the hell we ain't. We cannot hold hands or see eye to eye with groups of people that have a totally different mindset from us. It'll be a conflict of interest. It's not gonna work. That's why Pan-Africanism doesn't work. And this is a prime example. Talking about there might be a probability he might be innocent. There's no probability. All the facts say he is guilty. Everybody that heard the audio of that young girl's mother in court, you could feel the pain and hear the pain in her voice. Brother Polite did it. If he was innocent, wouldn't he be sued for defamation of character since he's a public figure, and to have that on his name would be a defamation of character case. You have the DNA evidence that came back, check. You have the toxicology reports with alcohol and drugs in her system, check. You have the medical reports with bruises all over her body and her lips busted up, because we all know that sick bastard dead, check. And this damn Motherland Tether trying to cape for that pedophile, talking about there might be a probability he might be innocent. Don't let me start talking. F that. I'm about to start talking. Where he's from, in certain areas, things like that are not illegal. Oh, I bet you didn't know that, huh, Pan-Africanist? How do you know, CRTV? Because I know some niggas from the Congo that I used to work with who told me in the Congo, you can walk up to a female and sexually assault her, grabbing her body parts, and it's not illegal over there. Did you know that, Pan-Africanist? That's why that African is talking like he's talking on Sonetta, because where he's from, there's a higher, he like to talk about probabilities, there's a higher probability that what Brother Polite did over here is not illegal where he's at. That's the norm where he's from. For you Wakanda ass niggas telling black Americans to go live happily ever after in Africa. Yeah, go over there. You better make sure you go to the right parts, because some parts over there ain't right. And you might get eaten, nigga. Don't get me started. And YouTube, this is not hate speech. This is for educational purposes only. Everything I said, you can research for yourself. It's all facts. Facts and truth can never be hate. It's sickening that when I watched that live stream, there was a whole lot of males in the comment section and going into the live trying to make excuses for what Brother Polite did. There's people all over the internet, on Instagram and other social media outlets, who are actually caping and supporting Brother Polite. Which lets me further know there's a lot of damn hidden pedophiles out there. I'm talking about men. Men caping for this dude. Making excuses. I don't care who you are, male or female. If you co-sign a pedophile, you a pedophile too.
Don't forget to subscribe. Channel Raw TV, baby.